All right. I read this novel the week it was published. When I first read it, I was moved to tears and I couldn't stop thinking about it. A lot of people that read this book and respond to it say it haunts them for weeks and months. And the same was true of me. And I was just engrossed in it emotionally by these characters. They seem so real to me, which is the magic of a great novel. When I read it again with my filmmaker cap on, kind of wondering if it could be a film, I got so excited about this combination that's so hard to find, which is the originality and sincerity together. You find something that seems so daring.
Students of Hailsham are special.
Yes, Miss Emily.
It's this very human story with sci-fi elements, and I can do this sort of odd, subtle sci-fi stuff. We couldn't really find another film on this theme that we can turn to and say, well, it should be like that. A little bit Truffaut's Fahrenheit 451, a little bit Godard's Alphaville. Very few films do this sort of subtle sci-fi this way.
They thought this person was impossible. For me. They found your original.
We toyed with more obvious science fiction tropes, more futuristic buildings or this or that gadget or things. And it never felt right. It didn't feel original either. Very early in the process, Marco Digby, my production designer, and we said, I don't think there should be any science fiction in this film. We kind of went with like a brutalism style that felt a little bit futuristic, but not kind of sci-fi futuristic. Very rapidly, it became clear that I was making a love story and that this sci-fi stuff is a metaphor. It's a delivery system for these big ideas about how we decide to spend our time in this life.
We're in love, and it's true love. It's verifiable.
Verifiable, I see.
There's something about this book, the way that he drip feeds information and the way he deals with enormous themes. He allows you to access very big ideas in very relatable ways. And you know, the beauty and simplicity of his sentences. He's just a great novelist.
It had never occurred to me that our lives, which had been so closely interwoven, could unravel with such speed.
It was a very faithful adaptation, and it just helped to immerse myself and never forget what he wrote. As a filmmaker, you're looking for things that you've maybe never quite seen before. If you find something where it could be a new experience for an audience, which is hard after 110, 120 years of cinema, you know? And if that can be combined with a real sincere, profound expression about the human condition, then you've got something where you stand a chance of making something of some lasting value as a movie.